Hey guys, welcome to Chapter 2! Yeah, I thought this part would never come, would ya? Yeah, this is straighten that. Okay. Well, as you can tell, for the last part, it's been about a year and a half, maybe? As you can tell. And Aqua's gained a couple levels. She's also changed her class to a more, roguelike, magical class called Soulweaver, if you're not in the loop. Or you just skip that entire part of my Let's Play. Anyways, she's now a Soulweaver. Sometime between Chapter 1 and 2, she became a Soulweaver. She's trained a little bit, level 74 now. The cap's still level 80. Unless, no, it's still, I think it was still 80 when my last part. Anyways, this is just going to be a continuation, part 136. But this will probably be its own playlist, since it's technically a new part of the game. Newer part of the game. Not new anymore, but... Anyways. Compared to Chapter 1, Chapter 2 is significantly shorter. Meaning it'll take me basically as long as, probably like one of the orb parts in Chapter 1. That's how long Chapter 2 was. It did have a couple of side quests, like the auction house and True Mortal's thing, but True Mortal hasn't finished it yet, so I can't really do those yet. I could probably do the auction house, but those would probably be episodes on themselves because they're so long. And there were a couple random quests sprinkled around here, like one in Dukewood, and I just have to figure out where the other one was. Forgot. Anyways, I'm just going to continue with... I'm just going to start with the main story. Spoilers. Anyways. Book 2. Elemental Dissonance. So, something, as you remember from the epilogue, something happened to Warlick. Well, let's just find out what happened. And since then, the anomaly showed up, which is a mysterious city, floating city. Let's go see what that is. That is a beautiful sunset. Anyways, continuing. Lag! See, I can't even read this on medium. Yes, I am. Don't want to talk to you guys yet. Okay, heal me. Such danger. Anyways, let's get into this before I explore a city, and wow, I haven't finished this with Aqua. Perfect. Anyways, the Rift War. This little thing started with 2 wars, continued with quests, then ended with a war, I think. No, it went through a war, then ended with a pretty decent series finale. Or, chapter finale. Well, more on that later. Anyways, let's get into this war here. First, let's get into the war introduction, so... understand what's partially going on. Anyways, somewhere near Falcon Reach. A portal. With them, they brought the lag. So it looks like when they shift through the portal, it looks like they blink into existence. I wonder how sound travels through it. Anyways, this is no time. And now, what of the others? They're coming. I wonder where they are. I wonder how they know where to go. Strange rangers showing up at our gate. Business as usual, basically. Business as usual. They are not hostile. This isn't a war. Good old Guardian Kane. Send word to Aqua and the other heroes. Something doesn't feel right. As in a war? I think you guys left the gate open. See, you left the gate open and now other things are coming through. Sheesh. These are what you would call fire imps. I don't care if that's a spoiler, they're just fire imps. They're just that. See, you leave open the door, flies come in. I guess this is what you'd equate fire imps to flies. They got their own little charm, I guess. Come on. Man, this... Oh, they explode too. I will. Continue. Seek shelter. We Guardian Kane. Slow motion or jog. Yeah, this is gonna be an annoying lag. They're swarming the east gate. They're exploding the east gate. And the Guardians do their Guardian thing. Oh, there's Aqua. And the wounded. I hope goat physiology is the same as human physiology. That was the introduction. I don't remember. Let's see, general's minions. Anyways, this is a random boss battle. I'll show you a fire imp at least. And this weird thing which I never figured out what it was. They're just crazy little things. Some kind of fire scarecrow or something. And I get to summon Leviathan. There you are, let's see. Overpowered multi-attack. And down they go. Let's see, what's in here? Oh, you're not gonna let me look, are you? Overpowered multi-attack. That thing is freaking deadly anyways. Infernal army catch. Fire weapons, okay. Not bad, not bad. Let's see, 7294, what does Aqua have? Shackle Blaze, 68 at 102. I'll keep that for now, because I believe that can also do evil damage, or dark damage. Anyways, that's just a random war wave. Refugee rescue, you just rescuing people. The general's minions, I believe there's a cutscene in there. Yes, there is. What the? Humans. Oh, Stonefire golems. Make way. The general is coming. Destroy. Okay. And the battle starts. Okay, I'll humor him. Okay, you survive. Yep, you'll survive. Nope, you barely survived the overpowered multi-attack. Too bad for you that Majestic was kind of overpowered herself. Is the dragon actually a guy or a girl? Never find that out. Well, I guess they just leave that up to your interpretation. Ow, wow. Yeah, the general's minions aren't that tough, especially when faced against the overpowered multi-attack. Oh, this one actually has health to it. Let's get fancy. Let's get fancy again. Impact. It survived the impact. Let's kill it with Retro. Probably the coolest looking attack Soulweaver has, besides the final skill, which is, again, overpowered. Did I mention that Soulweaver was overpowered? No I didn't. Ah, that killed him. The general, I better check with the Attila. Attila. Slowly fade off with lag. That quest, and now we're ready for the boss fight. Actually, this is pretty. This was pretty good. They first released this, I was pretty hyped. Anyways, continue on with the war. See if we do anything about this lag in the future. Pretty sure something's supposed to have happened by now. An explosion, there we go. Fire imps. Exploding everywhere. Sheesh. Ow, wow. Slowly march into Falcon Reach. That's one way to deal with them. What do you do if they explode on you? Oh, well, that's one badass guardian. He took the explosion right in the face. Your name is Guardian Row. Okay. Nope, this is just the beginning. Just the beginning. Guardian Elgar. And here's our motley crew of Attila. I'm bad at saying or pronouncing things. So let's see. We got this guy with an invisible purple outline dagger. We got this woman leaning against the tree. She's a warrior. We got this lady with a star cloak thing, and we got this guy doing a meditated purple thing. Nice. The humans. They're winning. Oh, that's it. Yeah. Anyways, humph. I think... Doesn't matter what you think, anyways. Something powerful is coming through. Back to Guardian Kane and this guy with some interesting hair. Report, friend. That guy. Yeah. I better stop trying to pronounce these things. I'm just butchering it all over the place. We won, sir. Excellent. And what of the tip? Yeah, whatever. Oh, got interrupted by a flash. A giant flippin' portal by the avatars. I guess that's what they would swear to in this world. Come on. Sheesh. Is it him? No. Or who they're referring to. Aqua making her appearance. That's kind of what I'm wondering, Aqua. It's Agony. Who's he? Here they come. Here's the general for this war. Their name is question mark, question mark, question mark. No, it's basically one of these guys with fire. Destroy. Friend. She's nothing more than a puppet. Well, that's kind of depressing. Destroy. Also, friend. Now this was a cool effect. Blurring and like they're going fast. Aqua doing her matrix dodge thing. They're doing their dodge thing. It's all awesome. Arg. Dawn is coming. We have to fall back. Yeah, that's right. These guys can't be out in the daylight. As to why, I'll show you after the battle. And I'm just gonna, like usual, gonna keep things simple. Normal battles everywhere. As I remember, Vela here only has 2 attacks. They're both pretty cool looking. Anyways, let's see how she can stand up to the overpowered attack. She stands up pretty well. A little flip explosion kick. Normal damage like usual. Okay, let's do some piercing here. The exploding kick again. You're going to show off your psychic mana attack thing. Let's do some impact. Come on, show off your attack before I kill you. Nope. Exploding kick again. Seriously, that's doing nothing to me. Do retro. That is a cool looking attack. Still going, opting in for that exploding kick. Come on, do it before I kill you. Power up the final move. Okay, let's do that next. Applies a DOT, don't need it. Driving conditions, nope, nope. Don't want to use banishment yet, though. I'll outright almost kill it. Applies banishment DOT. And let's just do some cool butterfly effect. In retrospect, butterfly effects are not cool. They just cause confusion. If you know your time travel thing. Yeah. Stop there. Man, she's just refusing to do that other attack. Okay, let's do the critical hit ratio thing. Here we go. Attacks both your health and your... Yes. Those are its 2 attacks. Now, shall we kill it? This will probably kill it if it... Let me check my crits. Crit's only 55. Let me change that. I don't remember you. Yeah, probably should delete that. Equip you, then hide you because you don't go with Soulweaver that well. I'm going to equip you, but then I'm going to show you. Okay. Meh. 59 crit, that'll work. Let's see if this kills him. Aegis, help me out here. Oh, close. If the other one critted, I would have been close to killing it. Yes, Soulweaver. Overpowered. Very overpowered. Let's see if we can kill you with style. Yep. So we knock the fire out of her. Anyways, this is what happens when these guys are out in the sunlight. The dawn. They start smoking. Use this cloak I randomly have. Just about 30 plus hours of experience here, but nothing. That's nothing. Morgoth. Dance through rifts, no world was beyond our reach, then he came. Drawn by the rifts, the stories he burdened. How do you do that? Must have been very hot. We were trapped on a world with no sun. Morgoth. No sun. We resisted. Sun helped us in our enslavement. Huh. I wonder who the son of Morgoth is. Now light causes us to burn. Makes sense. They had to adapt. Cool, calm. Then he returned. And somewhere where there's still lingering fire end coming on screen here. Any moment now. Oh, I'm sorry. That's still a little bit later. We gotta open some more rifts, portals, whatever you call them. Lag. Lag everywhere. Lag for you, lag for me, lag for everyone. Lag. I gotta see if I can do something about that. Anyways, now we get to see that Morgoth is slowly invading lore. So yeah, basically Chapter 2 is an alien invasion story. But if you know what's really going on, it's not technically. Anyway, let's just continue. As I was saying, Fire Imp, captured by our favorite pyromancer, Zan. What does he think? He thinks nothing. Zan thinks nothing. And then... ha 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 ha. Wanted to laugh. Anyway, that completes the Puppet General, the thing for that. Sentinel Helm looks good with their armors, but we'll get into that later. So yeah, that was the introduction to Chapter 2. Pretty epic. But as you saw when I had the quest chain open, that's pretty much the entirety of Chapter 2. It's basically as long as the Fire War was in the first chapter. Anyways, that was part 1 of Chapter 2, and overall part 136 of my total Dragon Fable Let's Play. I'll see you guys in the next part. Thanks for watching. See you next time.